In the early hours of the morning, you see your quarry, the Good Night's Rest, a fairly popular inn, or at least it was until a few hours ago when a number of individuals had been found dead with nay a drop of blood on them. You and your friends have been requested by the local guild to investigate. You enter the still warm interior of the building, tables and chairs knocked over in the patrons' attempt to escape the building as quickly as possible. Your dwarven companion takes a drink from a still full flagon of ale, promptly followed by a quick slap to the back of their head by the elven ranger. Whatever caused the death of the tavern goers could still be here, and while your companions were able to see easily enough, you make your way to the embers of the inn's fireplace and pull out one of your torches, letting the last flickers of heat ignite the tip to help you see better. As you turn back to gaze upon the room, something is wrong. Slowly the silhouettes of your friends cast upon the ground start to darken and grow, healing themselves on the floor as twisted versions of their own weapons strike upwards and into your friends' bodies. You have just encountered a shadow. A shadow is an undead creature that is far deadlier than a seer half rating would have you believe. With only an AC of 12, it seems an easy enough target at first glance, but with a +6 to stealth as a bonus action when in dim light or darkness, even locating one in combat will prove its own difficulty, not even taking in its many resistances and immunities. Let's talk about the main and most devastating feature of the Shadow. Draining Swipe, a melee attack roll that does 1d6 + 2 necrotic damage and reduces the target's strength score by 1d4. The target dies if the score is reduced to 0. If a humanoid is slain by this attack, a shadow rises from the corpse 1d4 hours later. But if you're lucky enough to counter them while the sun is out or a party member can invoke the light of day, all shadows would then have disadvantage on any d20 roll and has vulnerability to all radiant damage. So just be aware, adventurer, when your DM says you see nothing but shadow in the room, not to let your guard down so easily. As your party moves cautiously through the dim corridor, the air thick with unease, something stirs, but no eyes can catch it. A heavy velvet curtain collapses under the weight of dust and silence. With a pass of your perception check, you take notice of the multiple portraits on the walls. Each portrait has the same expression, stoic, noble, and had the same fate, their eyes scraped clean. As you continue making your way through the long, dark corridor, a cracked mirror reflects your image back at you. But, for a moment, there's something else behind you. From the shadows emerges a skulk, a creature of complete secrecy and unsettling presence. It is invisible to most, moving without sound or trace. Though you may not see it directly, mirrors may betray its drab, smooth-skinned humanoid reflection. In corpse candlelight, it's little more than a translucent whisper gliding through the gloom. It has an AC of 14 and a CR rating of 1 to 2. It leaves no tracks, no signs of passage, the trackless, like a ghost forgotten in a dream. And, if it strikes, it may attack with its claws, a melee weapon attack that does 1d4 + 4 slashing damage. If it has advantage, the victim also suffers 2d6 necrotic damage, your soul tugged by something unseen. Despite its eerie nature, the skulk understands common, though it cannot speak. Its fallible invisibility may be bypassed only by viewing its reflection, candlelight made from unknown corpse, and the sight of children under the age of 10. It has dark vision of 120 feet and a passive perception of 8. It is immune to the radiant damage and the blinded condition. Can you see what others cannot? You enter into a quiet, ivy-wrapped village, famed for its massive open-air library built around an ancient tree. Lately, scrolls have gone missing, bottles have been shattered, and lanterns mysteriously extinguished, though no one ever hears or sees the culprit. You meet the librarian of the library, a flustered, half-elf woman who suspects someone is stealing rare arcane texts and blames a goblin thief that you've seen the wanted posters of. As you investigate the library, you notice scroll tubes gnawed open, but not damaged, and a floorboard that somehow seems off. Ah, travelers, you're not covered in moss or trying to borrow the thunder spells again, so you must be the other kind of adventurers, the ones who ask questions before lighting something on fire. You nod along with a diplomatic grin, your eyes landing on a winged feline behind her desk, lounging silently, watching. A Tressum. The Tressum has an AC of 12. It has damage and condition immunity to poison. They can detect invisibility. Magical invisibility within 60 feet fails to conceal anything from the Tressum's sight. The main attack is Claws, a melee weapon attack that does 1 slashing damage on a hit. The Tressum flicks her tail, gazing at you with glinting eyes, and speaks. Not in a meow, but with words that sound like leaves brushing parchment. Answer me this riddle, she asks of you. I'm born of ink, but never read. My words are spoken, though never said. I vanish the moment truth appears, yet linger loud in liars' ears. What am I?